theory is this. If you have a building, right, and you let people break one window, and you say, oh, it's only one window, and you let that go. And then they break another window. You say, it's only 2 windows. I have 50. And they break 3, 4, 5. Eventually, they're going to break enough windows so the building crumbles. So their idea was, you have to take care of the small things, not just the big things. And they were analyzing America in the 1980s, where we had a lot of crime. And they said one of the reasons we had a lot of serious crime is because we didn't pay attention to small crimes that then grew into serious crimes. So the broken windows theory meant not that you shouldn't pay attention to big crimes like murder and major drug dealing and extortion. But you also had to pay attention to people breaking windows and people not, we used to have, we have subways in New York. You have a turnstile, you put a token in, or you used to, now you use a bar. You put a token in and you go in. A lot of people used to jump over. And no, the police were there, they wouldn't enforce it. They just watched it. Just let it happen. They said if you started forcing those laws, not on everybody, you have to catch everybody, but enough people say they don't feel they have immunity to do it, you're going to find that not only do you bring those crimes down, but you'll bring down the bigger crimes because these people won't graduate into becoming bigger criminals. And number two, your community will begin to feel safer because it's the smaller crimes that they get to see. It's the smaller crimes that make them feel bad about their neighborhood. The people who put ugly graffiti on buildings, the people who take somebody's purse, or the people who steal somebody's wallet. May not be a lot of money, but to that person, it's enormously destructive. And if you don't pay attention to it, people feel unsafe. So when I became police commissioner and mayor, it's really funny because I used to be accused of micromanaging. People used to say, he thinks he's the police commissioner. And I hired my police commissioner, Bill Bratton. We put that broken windows theory into effect. And we paid attention to smaller crimes, to making people not feel afraid to go out at night and go to the movies or go to the library. Because in some neighborhoods in New York City, people felt locked into their houses. They were so afraid to go out at night. And then we developed a computer system called the CompStat system, where we could measure our crimes every day, every place in the city. And then we could figure out where we were successful and where we weren't. And then we could move our police around based on where the crime was. In fact, if it wasn't for the CompStat system, we never would have been able to reduce crime as much as we did, because it gave us a real picture of where the crime was taking place. So we could get our police there right away.